Place your bets at gg.bet. Most popular esports titles. Deposit with convenient payment options. Cool mini games. And 24/7 support for players. Sign up now for the best esports bets at gg.bet.
Well, that didn't take very long, did it? We told you we'd be back quickly. That's right. We're back. More action to happen. ESPADA versus Empire game number 2. You thought it was over when we just saw game 1, but these are best of 3s. I think we're actually done completely with best of 1s now. We're done. Done. No more.
No more best of 1s, but yeah, you're right. That's usually how best of 3s work. You have usually at least 2 games, right? So we're not done yet.
Unless they forfeit. That happens.
I mean, after that last game, that could happen, honestly. But here we go into the draft instantly. We have a maiden and a bounty hunter. All right. Why not? Why not with a bounty hunter? Try it. And honestly, like, bounty hunter is a hero that can work if you have strong laners, right? Because he doesn't really contribute to one specific lane in a way that Crystal Maiden or Wyvern do. So.
Yeah, he just kind of exists, saps a little bit of XP, pokes and prods occasionally can help you get a kill, but it's really on the laner to have the powerful spells to enable those kills.
Yeah, a hero that I would love, just love on ESPADA right now would be Enchantress. Actually,
really?
Yeah, because Venom, you put her on a lane versus Venom, and the Venom can not deal with that lane. He's really bad. Plus, the Venom, as the hero itself, is really bad versus Ench, as everything he does is basically dots, right? Like damage over time. Even if he goes into super right click, it cannot deal with untouchable and the healing. And because of that, you can leave that Enchantress on that lane, and then you can roam around with the bounty. Another similar hero is Enigma, but then you have the Wyvern, who can kind of mess with your black hole later on, and Enigma might need that help after all. Plus, with the bounty, you would have the impetus strikes with the track. You could use the track. Plus the pike on a target, which is a really good combination. Plus with the maiden you would have the aura. It would be a perfect pickback. But
you know what? I already see an issue here though, Liz. They haven't banned out the Tinker.
The Tinker is also good.
With the bounty is one of the most potent combos, and in fairness, when you pick a Venom fast.
Yeah, the Tinker would be really good, especially as you said, Wyvern and Venom, if they get tracked, and if the Tinker starts spamming those rockets at them, they can fall. They aren't really the tankiest heroes out there. But ESPADA go with the Mirana for now. A hero that's really, like, it doesn't show your hand. You can roll her anywhere. You can do a safe lane, off lane, mid Mirana, it doesn't really matter. So I can respect this pick, yeah. So overall, you have the 2 supports in the Mirana from ESPADA, and now we're looking at Team Empire. Are they going to do something like a Bloodseeker, perhaps, to counter the Mirana?
You could go for a Kunkka too. I don't mind Kunkka here.
Kunkka is actually awesome.
Especially with the Venom answer already there. It's just the sustainability, because right now, Team Empire, when you pick a Venom, you're basically saying, I'm not going to win a fight instantly. The longer it goes, the better it gets. So you need ways of surviving that.
Right? They're going to go with the Earth Spirit, actually. All right. So
King of Dots.
Yeah, Kings of Dots, basically. You have the Venom and the Earth Spirit. So overall, I mean, Bounty, Mirana, and Crystal Maiden,
they're pretty squishy.
They're pretty squishy too, and they can find themselves dying to these dots very easily. Earth Spirit is good versus Mirana with the silences as well. And just to be clear though, Kant is drafting, and I haven't really seen him in any big team since maybe a year and a half ago. And Earth Spirit makes a lot of sense versus the Bounty Hunter, because he was the hero that was always picked versus Bounty in a way that Bounty goes in, tries to mess with you with that Turbo Venom, and then suddenly from the trees comes out the Earth Spirit with the rolling boulder into his face with the dust, and the Bounty dies. That's usually how it was played.
Yeah, he just walks in, he's like, you what, mate? And suddenly he's trying to turn around. But I'm seeing the Ember Spirit picked up. So we got multiple spirits, but there's a bigger concern I'm seeing right now from Team Empire, and that's While the ESPADA continuing to bid low, Team Empire have just bid through the roof.
All right, so Empire went with the Spectre, Espada went with the Ember. So, interesting fourth picks actually coming from both of these sides.
Yeah, because what Empire have kind of done here is it's kind of like they've been on one of those shows where you bid the price.
I know.
And they've seen a little, Lada car, classic CIS car, and they've bid $1 million.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel as well. What's the name of that show actually in America?
Is it higher or lower? I can't remember. It might be high. There's a higher or lower. No, that's the mini game name.
There's like
honestly,
a specific word just for that.
There's
show.
like a show for that in practically every country. In fairness.
Yeah, whatever. The American one is really popular.
Maybe his price is right, something like that.
No, it's not. Never mind. Doesn't matter. The Spectre, however, as you said, is bidding way too high for basically a Lada sedan Baklajan, right? And in the late game, yeah, they can win. But how do you get to the late game versus a bounty hunter who's it's looking rough?
Maybe you pick the Dragon Knight and hope he doesn't die this time. It sounds like a joke, but right now they need a tempo controller so badly, like a Death Prophet or a Dragon Knight.
They need a tempo controller on their mid. They need something that's active. They need something that's going to be able to survive versus this bounty. They need something overall that can stand on its own 2 feet.
This could be a Venom mid, actually.
It could be.
Against the Ember, it's not terrible because then it forces him to not do the Flame Guard build. He has to go through the Sly Fist, Searing Chains.
It could be. You're right. It could be the Venom mid, but I doubt it.
It's unlikely, yeah. That's the problem.
I mean, with the Venom and the Earth Spirit rotating mid, Ember can die 24/7, right? So there's definitely kill potential. You can roll the Venom mid, but they could just as well then put Mirana mid and Ember save.
Exactly. I'm just worried if these outlanes right now for Team Empire because, don't get me wrong, Earth Spirit's a great bully. Wyvern is very good defensively with the Splinter Blast. But I don't see how you're going to get any CS. I really struggle to see this right now. And I think you're seeing it too. Is like, okay, Spectre doesn't hit hard. He usually loses his lane. Venomancer needs time. He can stand his own. But
yeah,
what do you do with that gold you get from standing your own?
I agree with you. Let's... Okay, Centaur. So it's going to be the Venom mid.
It looks that way. And Centaur gives you some control. That's not bad.
All right, so what I think is going to happen is Espada is just going to put Mirana mid. Ember can go safe lane. And
it can hold its own against the Spectre.
Well, they did pick it before, so they might opt to go for that. It wouldn't be that horrible. They could pick something a bit easier to execute with, like an axe on offlane.
I mean, you just turn him into a run. You machine because it's going to be there to buffer up the Ember, but you've already got the Bounty Hunter as well. It accelerates their game a lot. Oh no!
Oh, this wasn't bad.
Oh, and it's really Gale. He doesn't care about the slows. He's just going to use the life break and jump right on top of you.
It's basically here, and it's going to be ELTV on that Ember, which most likely is going to go safe lane, and we're going to see Nyx mid with the Huskar. I'm not certain actually. They might swap this. They can lane it either way. Actually, these three heroes can go anywhere. You could put the Mirana on offlane.
Honestly, this is scary for Team Empire. You're one game down already. You just let yourself get 10th pick Huskard.
10th pick Huskar is a 10th pick Huskar. You have to try somehow to figure out what you're going to do because you do have that Spectre. And late game with that Spectre, you can deal with Huskar. However,
you're going to get there.
How are you getting there? You talked about them bidding for the late game, right? With that Spectre, basically that's what you're doing. You're trying to get to the late game. But my question is, like, how do you get that? How do you get there? You are playing versus Bounty Hunter Huskar. They want to go at you.
And that's the thing. I'm sitting there, I'm going, okay, the Centaur wasn't a bad pick because right now you're bidding for the moon. You need to actually aim to take the rocket off the ground first. But Centaur's only going to do so much. And with the Huskar on the field now as well, where is this damage that's going to kill the Huskar? The Venomancer doesn't hit very hard until you go super late game and maybe build a right click. The Spectre's not going to hit hard.
All right, so what they might try to do is they might try to dominate his lane. That's still possible. So, yeah, the Gale does absolutely nothing later on versus Huskar, but early on in the game, they can take him down. They have the ways. Maybe you buy a Silver Edge on Veno. So, you have to deal with it. You have drafted yourself into this position in which you didn't think about the Huskar. It got drafted. Now you have to figure out the way to get out. What do you need? You need the Silver Edge and you need the Vessel. With those two items, you might be able to stand against him because it's not over. It's just the drafting stage. Yeah, you have been cheesed, but you have to stay cool, calm, and collected, and perhaps try to
I think they have to prioritize the Venom lane because he's going to be the Spirit Vessel grab. Well, you can on the Earth Spirit, but I think you need it so quickly that you're probably going to make your Venom answer build it.
It would be great, actually.
Yeah.
That's so true. Like, if position 3 can get the Vessel in this game, that would be actually awesome for... you know what? Spectre can get it, too. It's not... Like, if she goes for that urn build, no.
Yeah, you can get the urn, but the Spirit Vessel is a big investment on top of that.
That's right, but... she's not going to come online anytime soon anyway. So.
Yeah, but that's the thing. If you do that, then you're not coming online even longer. Right?
Yeah, there's that. That's a...
And we already said about their lack of damage, like physical damage to deal with the Huskar. Well, guess what? If you're going for a Spirit Vessel, you're not going to be anywhere near ready anytime soon for the spec.
Yeah, it's not great. Anyway, it looks like we were right. The Ember is going to be on the safe lane. We're going to see the Huskar mid. You're going to see the Mirana offlane. Immersion already here, scouting them out, finding Kant. There's Sayu with the Earth Spirit close by, though.
I like that they actually put the Huskar mid because you were saying they could try and overwhelm his lane. Mid's the hardest one to do that in.
Yeah, I kind of expected either Huskar or Mirana to be mid. And Huskar actually wins most of his mid matchups. It doesn't really matter who he lanes against. He's laning versus Veno, so he has to be careful to not die to these rotations after he gets scaled.
Definitely. Let's see how the runes are going to go. Serum Chain's hitting on to 2 here. So, looks like Cart did snatch one of those runes. Emotion was not able to sneak in and get it, but Save's taking a lot of damage here. The stomp on the other side trying to chase on the Ember, but it's going to be 2-on-1. 2-on-1, LTW. He might fall here. Serum Chain's coming off cooldown and move away just in time. That was a close call for him. He has got the salve, so it's not too bad for him.
That was a close call for the Ember and also a very close call for the Earth Spirit too. I think they could have gotten him if they just blocked his rolling there. I think Bounty just didn't move properly. Yeah, he had the option there to block him.
Well, I'm looking at the mid lane. You said, you know, Nyx has got to watch out for these rotations. The only concern of mine is once he has level 6, you're going to have to watch out for Nyx because he's just going to jump straight on Venom every time. He won't care about the Poison Nova, which probably won't even be leveled until 12. Oh, wow.
I was waiting for this.
There are the odds.
I was waiting for this.
It's a Huskar 10th pick, and we already, you know, we may have sold it too well. GG might not be happy with us for pointing out how much happens there.
I did this. We did this.
Yeah, we did kind of very strongly feel one way about this, and Nyx being forced out. But you need to be careful because he can turn around and do a lot of damage now that you go on low. I
was definitely waiting for those odds to pop up.
If I was a betting man, I would not take those odds. I'd still be in on ESPADA right now because this Huskar, there is a way dealing with, like you said, you have to overwhelm him. But it's hard to do.
And even when, I mean, look at Empire's draft. It's looking solid. It's looking good. Like, they have everything they need, and then suddenly you see there's a Huskar in the game, and then...
It's also the case
it's questionable.
This hero snowballs hard, and you put on a team with a bounty hunter.
And
oh god!
And you're playing versus a team that doesn't want to fight the snowballing lineup.
Cart is in trouble. The arrow's going to connect, and he's dead. First blood drawn. Immersion was involved, and that's really good because the quicker you get this 6 for bounty hunter, the more easily you assert dominance in the mid game.
Of course, and like being here, getting experience, getting that level 3 faster, allows him to get that shadow walk on level 2. Nah, they can't.
They could have, but Immersion backed off. Nyx again, but Sayu is just he has to do it. It's not wasting time, but it's not going to really achieve anything. You're never really going to kill the Huskar now. You need a third hero here.
Yeah, they might, but they have to commit super hard under the tower, and because of that, chances are he's going to turn and kill at least one of you with the searing.
And CM can actually cause havoc because the Crystal Nova alone under a tower at this point in the game, you're going to die. But so far, CM, she's stationed bot because, of course, you can't leave the Ember alone against the Centaur.
On top lane, we have Immersion.
He's doing so much on this bounty hunter, actually.
Yeah, like him and Busy's. I mean, look at Crystal Maiden.
Look at Crystal Maiden walk it off. Misha took a lot of damage. He's super slow, but now Miposhka's start to burn up Misha.
I get it.
Final tap is there, but they might turn around look for a kill. LTW needs to move across the Searing Chains. He's just a bit too far away. He's got the Sleight of Fist. Nice stomp. He can get this kill still, though. Nope, gonna heal up. Centaur got the salve out, and Nick's being chased down a little bit, but he's fine.
Yeah, that salve was good. Actually,
I thought he was gonna slide fist. He could have as well.
he could have, but he was stunned, and he probably thought he wasn't going to get the kill either way. Oh,
in trouble. Rotation on the mid. We said about ganking the Huskar, but it's gone the other way. They gank the Venom. They'll get the kill. There will be a kill onto the bounty hunter straight after them.
yeah, and the Veno died first, so no experience for him. Poshka.
Poshka, this is diving a little bit too far. It's going to be close. 2 HP.
2 HP.
Oh.
That was close.
I was about to flip a bet on 1 HP, but
That was
he
very,
better.
very close. Anyways, though, you aren't dealing with this Huskar. Even in the laning stage, he's dealing with you. He has 15 denies and 14 last hits. The Veno is standing on 4 last hits and 4 denies. You know what? I don't think they can lane Veno versus Huskar. I don't think it's working.
I think it's a good thing that Empire made these shuffles on the players they have, because if Chappie was here right now, you'd see a Shadow Amulet queued.
Well, he wouldn't be able to get it yet, let's be honest.
Yeah, but it would be his ultimate goal in the game.
It would be cute. I'm certain it would be cute. You are right.
Followed by who the hell let the Huskar through in the draft. But I'm looking at CS right now. At least Kuman is doing well. The problem is Kuman's your late game. He's not your mid game. He's not going to cover you in that mid.
Yeah, he's doing well, but BZZ is just doing fine here. And as you said, he's late game. He doesn't bridge into the mid game that well on that Spectre, and that's when the Huskar brings the pain in that mid game. That's where it's all about that mid game, because if you let him take that, oh, the arrow misses.
Nyx, they try and push him on the tower, but the creeps are here. Not the right time to do this. And just TP out, says thank you very much. I'll go back to my tower.
That's fine.
Top though, Cart taking a lot of damage here. Merchant move forward. The extra damage there, the leap, they'll get it. And now Kuman needs to be careful about this. BZZ could have harassed him out, but he decides he's a little bit too tanky. I don't want him to say CS.
Yeah, the bounty decides not to.
Boschka? He didn't get the rune. So, wasted time for him again. He has picked up a raindrop, which is actually completely essential in this lane. With a Flame Guard build coming out from the Ember, you can die so easily. Which is not something you say often of a Centaur.
Yeah, he's not really having the greatest lane here, though.
Oh, nice dodge from LTW there. Boschka's getting low. They could potentially get it, but the turnaround's there. Seiyu moves in the stun. Misha is going to get low, the double edge. Then Boschka will be fine. LTW still has 20 seconds on the Slight Fist.
Yeah, it's still level 1 Slight Fist. The cooldown is way too long. So
he has got the Flame Guard, though.
Has it, but he has to be careful as well. Seiyu is there.
There it is. Flame Guard's going to come out. Poshka's handing around. He's feeling a little bit greedy. Needs to be careful. The ping's coming up with Misha, but there's the Searing Chains. They get in front of him. Seiyu cannot escape. He will fall.
All right. I think they kind of... That was unnecessary. They were both low. They could have Kuman.
Kuman, he's in a little bit of trouble. The leap forward. Oh, he gets in the tree just in time.
And they salve up, and the Earth Spirit is rotating. So this is what I like a bit more. The Earth Spirit rotating to punish the Mirana and the bounty.
BZZ leaps away. There's the dust to reveal into the bounty. Need to be careful here. BZZ zoning them out with a Starstorm. Need to be careful because Cart could actually die.
Yeah, so basically what you do when you get dusted as a bounty hunter in Shadow Walk, you instantly use a stick or whatever item you have to break away from the Shadow Walk so that the dust isn't slowing you down. And Miposhka might be actually...
LTW, oh, nicely dodged by Miposhka. LTW has no mana and now he has no remnants.
Prepare for a lesson. I believe you were just taught, man.
Yeah, you just got schooled. Immersion under a sentry here is going to move out of lane. No, he gets it! They still kill him. That was actually almost a sweet escape from Bounty, as the Splinter Blast was in mid-animation when he disappeared.
Alright, this is all fine and dandy, but your Venomancer from the mid was relegated to the jungle. He's a jungling Venomancer. Wow.
He's a full-on laner.
Yeah,
he's having fun.
I mean, is he 6? He's 7 and
he's
a half.
Level 7.
He's
almost
almost 8.
Super scary,
he's almost 8. So basically, as soon as he's level 6, you can't lane versus him any longer. If you're close enough, you die.
Yeah, and Seiyu's in trouble. He doesn't even realize it just yet. Misha's nearby, and Bounty's already scouting me on the bot lane. LTW says, finally!
That's the lesson.
I'll find that Centaur.
That's the lesson I was
There's the lesson. He was like, mark my words. I will school you soon.
You ain't gonna juke me, boy.
RDM.
Right?
If one person comes, Immersion could kill him.
He's just taking his experience. Perhaps he's gonna try and kill this troll as well. Nyx is actually coming.
He says, okay, we can keep punishing if you want.
Never mind. The RDM knows.
No. He just saw Seiyu. He's going to go for the life break in, and bat away. Seiyu will make his escape. I think you chose the worst target. Or did you? Immersion's going to come in anyway. Shuriken toss there. He's going to tap him down. Immersion says thanks for the solo XP, but he can't finish off the kill. Nice big stick coming out from Seiyu.
That stick definitely saved him, but you still aren't dealing with the Huskar.
The Huskar that almost has the armor of this.
8 minutes in, not too shabby at all.
But look at this as well in the bot lane. Is the other thing I wanted to highlight is Ember hasn't suffered in this lane in the slightest.
They basically outlaned Empire really well, outdrafted them, and outlane them completely. This Spectre draft, the Spectre pick really put them in an awkward spot in which I don't know, perhaps they're gonna have a chance in the mid game, but it's gonna be very rough. It's not gonna be easy. I mean, you're losing all 3 lanes.
Yeah, let's not pretend this isn't what it is.
With Spectre, you're kind of expecting to lose that lane, but you aren't expecting to lose the other 2 this hard, especially when your Earth Spirit is committing so hard into winning the mid lane.
I mean, your Earth Spirit's not doing too bad net worth himself, though. The problem is, your cores need that gold. And Miposhka, he might be in a little bit of trouble here.
He does have that ultimate,
he's holding on to it. Flame Guard comes out, RTW just kiting him. Miposhka will walk it off. They could have tried for the Searing Chains, but he's still on half HP.
Yeah, he's half HP and he has that ultimate, so they understand that they do not have the kill potential there.
Immersion, you sneaky devil.
What's that courier? Actually,
Yeah,
the courier is
gonna
going to
go in the tree line.
Yeah, but he's already
It's going to
there.
go too deep, though. Or is it?
It might not.
No, he doesn't have a way to cut the trees, so Immersion won't be able to get the courier. Come on, you put that much effort into getting it home.
It was so close, actually.
But let's be totally honest, you put that much effort into getting it home safe, you're not going to put it across an open area. You're going to put it in the trees super deep.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, still though, you don't expect him there. You know, you're kind of busy with some other stuff. You're kind of busy watching this Huskar completely demolish your lanes.
Well, no, the Huskar's pretty simple. You know, if you can see the Huskar, you're happy. Well, the problem is the bounty hunter hasn't really ganked anyone for a while, so you're like, okay.
He doesn't really care. Look at this. Just, there we go. There we go. Give me that courier. Give me that sweet bounty.
1 tap, 2 taps. Thank you very much. The smoke was on the courier as well. They did at least pick up the urn, but Venomancer is nowhere near a Spirit Vessel.
Wait, did they not have the...
Miposhka in the bot lane. Searing Chain's going to come out. Misha's standing ready. Just room in place. They will use it, and they'll get the kill.
Right, they get him this time. Did they not have invulnerability on the courier? I wonder.
No.
Most likely not, yeah.
There's no way you don't use it there. I mean, DM is standing right next to the courier at that stage, and Immersion is standing right next to DM.
DM has to
If
be
he
careful.
goes too close, the life break will come out.
This is a level 6 Venomancer. That's how much bounty leeched him. Like, look at this little leech. This little awful little leech just running.
The one that's, you know, almost 5.5.
Just following him everywhere. So your bounty hunter is almost the same level like their mid Venomancer. And bounty hunter is usually a hero that really
struggles to get those levels because he's just scouting.
He's scouting, yeah, and all that jazz. But in this game, he's actually getting so much. And look at this.
They have to deal with him.
They're trying, but he's not alone either. Misha is here.
Perfectly read by ESPADA here. They're setting up. Seiyu's going pretty deep. He needs to be careful.
10 minutes in, 7.5k net worth advantage coming through.
We praised the gold that Earth Spirit has, but he's actually a lower level as well than the CM. Oh, there's a horn coming in. Miposhka with a percent P4. Nick's down to half HP. Can he escape
gonna
this?
get him?
They might be able to, but no. He's going to be protected. Just trying to move away. It's going to be close to roll in, but there it is. They'll get him, but now showing up. RTW says, excellent. Everything's been used. Now I can go crazy. I can go ham. They move in with the arrow. They'll be able to clean up onto the Centaur as well. 2 dead on Empire, but they get the important kill. The only problem is, while you do kill the Huskar, RTW said, okay, I'll take over. I'm ready. Let's start.
All right, they killed the Huskar at least, though. They got the Huskar. That's good. I mean...
They almost didn't get the Huskar.
You have to, like, be happy about that, because that Huskar is level 10 and your middle is level 6, so it's the best that you can get out of here right now. So it's not so horrible, right?
It's kind of horrible when Spectre gets all the gold. That's the problem, because Kuman is not going to do much with that gold right now, whereas we need that Spirit Vessel quickly, we said already. They need to be snappy with it now. Speed of Kuman in the bot lane, the track comes out, and vengeance will be had as Nyx moves in. They'll get the kill. Seiyu might want to be careful himself. They don't have the Searing Chains, they don't have mana for it.
Yeah, he's going to be fine, but his tower isn't. His tower is going to fall instantly to the Nyx.
And this is bounty gold, so the fact that they're already 9k up on the side of ESPADA, and that's their first track kill, it does not bode well for the side of Empire.
Yeah, they saw the bounty hunter actually. He might die there if Earth Spirit goes and scouts him.
I think the scary part to look at right now is the fact that usually when you're behind against a bounty hunter lineup, you kill the bounty, you recover. The bounty is only beginning. He's actually not that high net worth right now. It's just your cores are very low compared to their opponents on the other side. Searing Chain's coming out, RTW. You'll find a solo here. You might go for Cart as well, but Gale will slow him down.
Yeah, you can try and heal him with the Cold Embrace, but it doesn't
not very effective.
Not very effective versus Ember, who mainly dishes out magic damage right now.
Pretty deep. He's just scouting out because he's suspicious. He's like, I gotta protect my Huskar. I failed him last time, I won't fail him again.
Yeah, what do they need? They need like a Glimmer. I think did they have it the last time? Nope. They didn't?
No, it was
So
the
then-
Moonlight Shadow
Yeah,
last
Moonlight
time.
Shadow. So they need like
If
a
they
glimmer.
had a glimmer, he
yeah.
wouldn't have died.
They need a glimmer.
LCW in the mid lane, when his curse comes out, cart down to half HP, the track's on, and they might keep pursuing this. They haven't got enough mana though on LCW. There you go. Searing Chains comes out, they'll move in.
Minute 13, they're dying
Gale.
your high ground.
Coming in, Rolling Boulder as well. They'll get the kill onto the bounty. LTW a bigger ask. He'll just TP out as they've already used their stuns. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, Kuman gets found again by Nyx. Rinse, repeat. Rinse, repeat.
Very interesting because I don't know how Kuman got found there, as Huskar was always on the bottom lane. He wasn't leaving, so I don't know why Spectre went to him.
Greed.
But it happens, yeah.
Just greed. RDM, that's a brave TP. He won't make it. Double root to ensure that's the case, and he is gone.
He actually blocked himself there, which is good.
It doesn't matter. The burns coming out from
Yeah.
LTW overwhelming. Meanwhile, top, trying to move in. The Stampede's there. BZZ down to half HP, but they haven't got enough just yet. There it is. They'll finish him off with the double edge.
They definitely needed anything. They need a kill. If it's a BZZ, he's actually a big kill for them.
He's actually worth a lot of gold right now.
Yeah, Huskar is great, but
Also, keep in mind that this is just BZZ naturally farming well, right? There's been the Ember and the Huskar involved with the Bounty Hunter. They've just left BZZ to his own devices.
yeah, BZZ did get that double kill on the mid, so he has that going for him as well. But overall, he's just been left alone to farm and to chill and to wait. Basically, immersion.
They found him. Dust comes out. This is the only way they can think to go about this game, and it's not wrong. While you don't get that much gold out of him, he's an important kill. The Horn coming in just to ensure it, in fact, and there'll be a move away by LTW. Get back in, though. They juke him out. He gets killed on Wyvern. Now he needs to be careful. But Kuman, he's not so tough. LTW does so much damage. The Poison Nova comes out, but they didn't hit the Gale. The stomp from the Centaur will help out, though.
They're still chasing.
Nova, TM, he doesn't escape. This BCD with the double 840 will get the kill. The Maelstroms are online, and they are scary on the side of ESPADA.
Sayu should be...
He should be able to roll out from this. If he's not careful, though, Arrow, just a little bit too late.
Very close, but he's rescued.
Luckily, CM didn't have enough mana to scout and then frostbite.
The bad thing for Empire here is the fact that Veno dies once again, and because of that, that item progression towards that vessel that they so desperately need is slowing down, and they are 15 minutes in, 15,000 gold advantage.
This is pretty grim tidings.
Yeah, this is looking bad.
I mean, they're not wrong going for the bounty, because the thing I was going to highlight is right now, these cores are so far ahead. This bounty kill's worth it when you look at their net worths.
I mean, getting that bounty, slowing him down, not allowing him to just give so much info is always good, but...
Like he's doing now, and he's going to give a kill over cart. It's stuck here, another track kill. The Stampede will achieve nothing. They're going to move forward looking for more. Misha needs to be careful. DM has been tracked up, and now he'll want to leave. He doesn't want to be here. But guess what? LTW is coming in right now. The Searing Chains control. You're going to get him low. The arrow through. Won't connect. Oh, no, it hits onto the Earth. Spirit. He's going to go down. They get the 2 kills.
And both of them were tracked. So they get 2 track kills, and the gold advantage just keeps on rising. And Huskar, remember that Huskar? He wasn't even involved, man. He's just farming on the bottom lane. Look at him. Just a happy little camper on this bottom lane. He doesn't... Oh, okay, yeah, go for high ground. What's stopping you, actually? Because there's... I mean, Huskar isn't doing anything right now, but he dominated the laning stage so hard that the Venomancer isn't really a hero at this point. He isn't really doing anything.
All right, there we go. Feeling better. Stay hydrated, kids. Always drink your Boromi. Well, I think you're right. It's just this case, Huskar does what he wants. This is a classic Huskar draft. Everyone always thinks of Brood, but this is a bigger concern as we're seeing here. Impossible TP out to safety, but...
All right, so you know what another problem is?
LCW's in your base and winning.
Yeah,
3-on-1.
3-on-1. That's
Yours going to come out.
That's
he might go hunt. Searing Chain's coming off cooldown. He has to slide this a little bit too early, but it won't matter. Card's still going to fall, and LCW will walk it off. This is grim.
This is looking rough. This is looking really,
There
really
is
rough.
a way back in, though, because the thing to keep in mind with ESPADA's lineup is they are squishy.
There's a way
on the
back
other
into
cores.
what?
Huskar's the only tanky one, right? BZZ is squishy. So is the Ember. So if you actually get the initiation, you can find these kills.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, but of course. And
I think the next thing to kind of highlight is Centaur picking up a Blink Dagger. This is not going to help them out, though. Nyx is busy just solo and Roche.
No. They're gonna win this game. Like Empire got this. There's a way back.
Empire maybe strike back sometime.
Empire strikes back.
Just dive in your tier 3, looking to kill off your carry here.
There we
Baiting
go.
him in, though. There we go. Yours going to come out once more. He's got the Slight Fist and the Searing Chains, but the stun's perfectly timed by Sayu to get the kill.
There they won, right?
Greed
That's it.
punished.
That's it, right?
Hey, the road to success is long and enduring. There are many bumps along the way, and this is just a small one for Empire. A small, giant pothole that was caused by a nuclear strike of a Huskar.
A small giant hole called Huskar, yeah. They just have to cross him somehow. He has 3,000 gold, 3,000 HP and an Aegis. They don't have that vessel. That was bounty, my bad.
Speaking of bounty, Spirit Vessel comes out and Posh got perfect target and they move forward onto this. The leap is there and he needs to turn around for the stomp, but he can't get it. Sans is nice and save. It will save the life of his horse.
The problem is the Veno is moving towards the vessel, but not fast enough, and Huskar might have that BKB by the time the vessels are up. And by the time that vessel is up, it's not going to do anything, basically, because of the BKB. So,
look at Veno, by the way.
And you can purge it with your ulti, too, so... Look at Veno.
RDM, he's in the Radiant Jungle. They haven't even taken the towers that usually enable you to go there. This is how desperate DM is right now.
Can we not look at him, please?
It's sad. It's a sad story.
Can we not?
Should we look at his base? It's going to be destroyed in a few seconds.
Feels bad, man. This is basically...
Say no to Hellbear abuse, guys.
This is basically when someone is mad in your pubs, you know, and he goes in the enemy jungle.
GG, finish fast.
Yeah, just farm. Yeah. He's writing, can someone abandon? I already abandoned this week. That's what he's writing.
Chappy, please, come back. Team Empire needs your style of play because DM is just trying to be a cheap rip-off right now. And they're going to move in.
Oh, the smokes are good.
Happening. Nyx is ready to party. There it is, trying to cut. He'll use the cold embrace, but the burn, you're going to feel it in the morning. Meanwhile, the jump ball, remember, Searing Chains does come out. Seiyu held in place, and the stun is going to be there. The lockdown, he can't move away. The arrow through will not protect on anyone, but Seiyu dead. Searing Chains, he does connect.
Veno is still farming.
Look at LCW, just I'm standing. Yules, I'm waiting for my team to show up, and yes, Veno just never stopped farming. He's not even back to help. What can he do?
Well, they need that vessel. We talked about it.
He needs a level 2 Poison Nova to be anywhere near relevant in this fight.
Yeah, and that vessel is the only way they kill Huskar, so...
He's almost got it.
Yeah, maybe with those bounty rules, he might have enough gold.
He has actually got enough for that.
There we go.
They're going to need him as well. Nyx has 2 lives. This is a big chance.
You don't
here's the bigger problem. They haven't got a kill for the Earth.
They don't have charges, so...
Nyx taking a little bit of damage, doesn't care too much. Searing Chains into the arrow. Looks like they're going to get the kill. Centaur's down. He prots the Stampede before he does die, but it won't matter. Now if I say the pings come out, he just bought back. He'll roll away successfully. There's the winner's curse. Punish that bounty. Beat the crap out of him. There you go. They got another kill on the board. The buyback comes out because bounty is filthy rich. BCZ moving forward to BKB looking opportunity. Like Braxtone and Spectre. They'll wait again. Kuman is going to fall. And Seiyu cannot walk this one off. He's going to go down. Triple kill BCZ. The arrow. He's going to find a bonus kill. Venomancer. He did get a spirit vessel. Can he use the charges? He's fine. He runs out of attack speed. The leaps did not last long enough, but you are stuck in your fountain. Nyx is just waving at you from the side.
All right, you don't give up just yet. If you
got the spirit vessel, this is what you've been waiting for.
If you were very disciplined this far, like just wait up. Let Centaur and Spectre come back alive and then try to use that vessel to win a fight.
Speaking of vessels, cart down to half HP as a result. The Crystal Nova, the Frostbite moving in. Misha's going deep. The Freezer field, they don't stop. And finally, the Hoof Stomp comes out, but Veno's low. And Misha's still standing. The arrow won't connect. The Yules missed timing. Now Miposh can move on to the Life Breakers there. He's already used the Stomp. He's going to pull the buyback coming out with one, but it's too late. He's all alone in his base. Nyx just diving in the fountain. It should be rude, but he feels a little bit crude. They'll get the kill onto the bounty as he tries to run away. But now, Kuman trapped in his own fountain here with the Huskar. This is a nightmare come reality as Nyx will strike again. And Armlet Toggle will fail. But he doesn't care. The psychological damage they are doing to Team Empire right now is damning.
Yeah, I mean, they just dove your fountain, but because of that, they didn't take anything more than one side. So, to be honest, no, honestly, if definitely, if you are Empire and they dove your fountain like that, you're kind of fine with it. I mean, yeah, your ego is hurt, definitely your manlyhood, but I don't know. At least you didn't lose a side, right?
There is that. LCW being a little bit ballsy. He doesn't have. Oh no, he doesn't have mana. There we go. One. He actually goes to the wrong remnant. No, this is not an escape plan. The Moonlight Shadow's going to come out, but the Dust Reveal is worth it. They'll get him.
There we go.
He's gone.
That's a good kill for them.
Yeah, this is cocky.
This is very cocky. I mean, it's very unlikely that they're going to be super punished, right? Because
there's a 25k ahead. They've taken a lane already.
Yeah, let's be real. Like they're super ahead. But they did just throw an Aegis and a kill on Huskar and a kill on Ember. So you never know. It might happen. We saw EPG throw yesterday super hard. Maybe something similar can happen in this game. There. Yeah, like anything can happen. It's Dots after all.
I mean, if the game was over, the tap out already, Liz. There's got to be an opportunity.
Isha.
Needs to be careful down half
Oh,
HP.
Jero.
Already the arrow connects, and Wyvern's gone, and Kuhlman has tracked him up as well. Spirit Vessel's on him, but the Shrine means they're not going to go for this. They can't afford to.
Right,
They can afford to go for that, though. Venom's been found, another track, the freezing field down, and you are gone. No Spirit Vessel for them now for 45 seconds. And with that, Huskar might just go back into your base. He's going to come and knock it.
If you want to get outside of your base, you need to do it together in an orderly fashion, in a straight line with the smoke.
Thank you, responsible fire safety officer Lizard.
That's the only way you can go low ground, because you need to get out to de-ward and to plant some wards. If you don't do that, you're just going to feed more track kills, and then all the optimism that we just had after that fountain dive is going to...
And here comes Nyx.
Disappear.
Apparently he'd done a little Google check while dead and realized the fountain can't be killed.
Oh.
But you know what can be killed? A Wyvern. The arrow won't connect, but it won't matter. Can't take too much damage here. He's going to fall. Easy track kill. Searing Chains there onto the Spirit. They're going to move forward onto him. Moving across now. It's party time for Huskar. They're using a Stampede. Miposhka jumping on the back foot. Mish taking a decent amount of damage. The Horn's going to be there. The Poison Nova coming out as well. RCW. They're going to move in here. He gets the Flame Guard off, and Centaur is helpless. He bites back, but look at this. No, don't do it again, Nyx. That's the fountain. Stay away from it. He's going to heal the Miposhka. Kuhlman not staying on the high ground.
Do it, Nyx. Dive it.
The dark side of his consciousness speaks to him in a Bosnian accent.
He knows he wants to. Come on.
He knows he wants to kill Miposhka, and he will be able to do so. The damage is just overwhelming. The BKB from Nyx means no one can deal with him right now. The arrow come through. Kuhlman control the Searing arrow. He's going to actually go down. They find him again. And this is there it is. It's GG.
This is the moment.
I'm not going to lie. I was sitting there. I was like, why are they not tapped out at this moment? Because once Kuhlman's dead,
we were just waiting. We were just waiting for the moment, let's be honest.
It seems almost inevitable. And that, I mean, we've had a 14-minute GG from Team Spirit on the first day, I believe it was, but that somewhat felt more stompy.
More convincing, more stompy, yeah, because Veno was level 6, minute 10. That's not really...
That's not what you're aiming for.
That's not what you're aiming for, yeah. Having 4 last hits when the Huskar has 20 and 20 denies, that's not what you're aiming for. And truth be told, like, I liked what Empire did. I was joking a little bit, being a little bit way too pessimistic, but and flaming the Venom for farming the enemy jungle. But that's the only place where he could have farmed, and they needed that vessel. So
I mean, that was their big hope.
Yeah, that was their only hope. That's what they were clinging on to. The problem is, by the time he got Vessel, they already lost one side. And even when he got that Vessel, he didn't have charges. And when he got the charges, they still were not disciplined enough to stick together and to try to have a decent team fight. Hence, BKB was bought on Huskar, and after that, BKB is there. It's very unlikely that you're going to utilize that Vessel properly.
Hence, Empire get no opportunity to strike back at Underdogs. But ESPADA, I mean, they got put down to the lower bracket in the first round by Underdogs. And, well, in the coming days, they'll get to take their potential vengeance here as they prove themselves dominant against Empire.
Yeah, they're striking back, though. Empire isn't, but they are going to try and strike back the Underdogs. It's going to be interesting, though, because Underdogs did put them there in that lower bracket in that first game, so...
They were quite convincing as well. Underdogs are proving to...
Not be underdogs.
No, they're looking like the favorites right now in that group. But that's not all we got for you. We've actually got another best of 3 coming up next. That's right, we got more matches to decide and more people to disappoint because, of course, we will be saying goodbye to Team Empire. Sorry, Twitter guy, we're not going to get any funny tweets out of you. Well,
didn't he... Is he still with Empire?
I'm not sure.
I'm not certain.
Does anyone know who the Twitter guy is? I mean, that's
is he just an idea?
Mystery.
Yeah, I think Empire Twitter guy, it's an idea, you know. It's not only one person. It's
just a room full of genius social media guys just coming up with great ideas. What if?
That's it.
Well, what if we went to a break and then came back in a few minutes with a best of 3?
Sounds good.
Let's do that then.
Place your bets at GG.